I think I got Asperger's.
Nah, then you would be kind of smart.
I am kind of smart. Bitch, I am kind of smart. Fuck.
He has his moments.
like Elon got Asperger's.
Right. I think I'm up there. I mean, I don't know how to make millions.
I don't see you making rocket ships and shit.
I don't think he's making rocket ships. I think he has
funding
a
it?
team of niggas to do it.
But he's smart enough to like assemble the Avengers.
If I had homies that could get it done, I'd be doing the same damn thing too.
If you had that money.
That too.
Yo, did he come
it.
from money?
Yeah, he did.
He did, right?
His mom's a model. I know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I gotta see how his mom
him?
look.
I got you.
He a weird looking dude.
He a weird looking.
Is he Asian?
He's European, I believe.
Is he?
Finnish or something?
Finnish?
Like Finland.
Oh. I thought you said like finish line.
Yeah, like he was done.
No,
This thing came from the sneakers?
Oh, he's South African.
Really?
Oh shit.
South Africa. He's Dutch then, technically.
So where'd you get your opinion from?
Oh, he's from
You just
that
threw a
side.
guess. He's a white dude.
So South Africa was a Dutch colony.
Right?
Gotcha.
So that's why if you go to South Africa, there's a lot of white people there.
There's a lot of white people.
They're called Afrikaans with a K and two A's.
Damn.
They almost sound like
Why they switched it up?
Because they don't want to be like the
because
black.
they didn't want to be. They didn't want. Yeah, they was heavily.
There's actually a big war over there right now with them.
No,
too.
not a war.
Well, no.
Yeah, like the
They had apartheid.
Yeah, they have like these things that they go
So
at each
basically,
other.
you know how
the
like
farmers.
you know how like America we had segregation and shit.
Yeah.
So they had that too, but like for like I think a longer period. That's why like Nelson
Yeah, I believe
Mandela
it.
was in jail and shit like that.
Yeah, that's where that Nelson Mandela joint.
And then they had that movie
But still,
come
to
out.
this day, like they find farmers killed and stuff. Like
It's pretty lawless over there.
there's a lot of
like
stuff
there's a
like
lot of like
I mean, but that's all over
robberies, rape, and all that shit. It's very.
That's all over the world too, though.
But it's.
that's crazy.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's all over the world. Like,
Want a fun fact about South Africa? They're one of the only country. Well, that's actually probably the only country that has legalized flamethrowers that are like attached to your cars for.
that's
to the
amazing,
car?
yo. That's amazing.
For theft. So like I remember seeing a video of like something they designed. You know, you can put like a flamethrower on the side of your car. So like if someone's trying to steal your car, you push a button and it shoots flames at
Yo,
Can you
it's like
imagine
Death
a
Race.
person-
That's not Batman
Death Race.
shit.
But can you imagine the person that just thought that was his car
My mistake.
and thought he locked his keys in? You get what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
that's only for like if you're getting like obviously the car has to be on because it has to be like a button you push when you're getting robbed. So it's not like like an alarm system.
Like a death switch type thing.
Yeah.
That's wild, yo.
That's like Thumper from Twisted Metal.
I want to see that shit.
I remember seeing that. I was like, this can't be real.
They got videos on it?
They're actually
No, but do they?
Probably.
No, you know what they're big for over there? Like
I'll watch
doing
that
wheelies
shit
and stuff
later
in
for
the
sure.
cars. No, donuts. They do donuts.
Like people, what do you?
They just go in the parking lot
Just start doing
and
donuts.
start doing donuts. They don't race or anything. They just do donuts.
Oh,
It's like
People
a
do
thing
that
over
here.
there. They do it here, but over there, it's like a cultural thing.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
It's called the Blaster. Blaster was a 1998 invention by South African inventor Charles Faure, designed to provide a defense
sound
against
French.
carjacking.
That's wild, yo.
Yo, imagine how many carjackings were happening that you had to create a
That's
fucking
the
flamethrower.
reason why.
That's crazy,
That's
right?
completely the reason why.
It's not bad.
But I wonder, like, how you know how your meat's done?
But
What?
Getting burnt. How you know you done, like, burning them, you know what I mean?
Oh shit, man.
back to Elon though, the way he made money, his family's rich. And then he created PayPal. Like he helped create PayPal.
Was it? Oh, was it PayPal?
Yeah, PayPal.
He's reading it.
That's where he got his money from.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, but I'm also seeing it right here.
Oh,
Well,
he got some money from me then.
He had PayPal, then he sold PayPal.
For mad money, like, a few years ago, right? Yeah.
Well, it was like back in like.
Who the fuck's invested in
2008.
Square?
Watch him out.
Should be Elon too, for all we know.
Nah, but that's why I thought it was like a big name that was
Square?
involved with it.
You a square ass nigga.
The Square ass niggas.
Didn't eBay buy
Nah.
PayPal? One of those brought PayPal out.
Anthony Castellano owns.
He sound mafioso.
Word up.
He sound like he come from a mafia or something.
Sounds like he's
Anthony.
Italian.
Well, I just know, like, I don't know, it was like through Cash App or.
No, but that's a newer thing.
Cash App, I think,
PayPal
is
been out for a
PayPal.
while.
But Cash App got bought out by
By
one of
PayPal or
those.
something.
I don't know if it was Square or PayPal. Speaking of Cash App,
You gonna send me some money?
they dropped the sponsorship on Joe Budden's podcast. quick,
Okay,
bro.
can you guys inform me on the Joe? Like, talk to me like I'm 5, because I have no idea what's going on with Joe Budden. I just know like he fired his 2 associates.
Yeah.
Like his 2, like those were his friends. If you guys, that's what.
Well,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
started with the podcast. I don't think they were like they had like a relationship before.
No, they,
Okay.
yes, they did.
No, because if you see it, the one when they spoke afterwards, Mel and
Ma.
Okay, so to my
they spoke afterwards after the whole thing happened with Joe, whatever, and they said, I guess Mel was always telling Joe like, let's do this podcast, and Joe was like, nah, he kept going away for a while.
No. Ma and Joe had a relationship for about like 20 years. Like they've been boys since back in the day. Like they've been tight. They're cool.
Oh,
They're
okay.
actually best friends.
Was he from Jersey?
Nah, he's from Brooklyn. I believe Brooklyn. He's from New York. He's from the city.
Oh, okay.
Rory, the white boy, him and Joe. So when Joe Budden first started his podcast, so he tried to credit it as Rory came in later on, but Rory was like, if you look at the credits from the Joe Budden podcast when they were on SoundCloud,
he's in the he's
It
no,
was his
it's
email.
under his email. It's all under his information.
Yeah, it was
Since
his
day
information.
one.
Like,
Okay. So, but like, okay, so those, I know, like, at a certain point, you guys were telling me he had, like, 2 people weren't on the show, and he had 2 people, like, his friends on the show or something like that.
So
We
no,
were talking
so
wild shit.
So what he did was, they came up with a plan.
Uh-huh.
Let's take, like, obviously he told dude, yo, let's take time off. You take time off, take off a couple episodes. Maul found it fucked up because you're killing the
flow?
just the energy of the whole podcast.
Okay.
We built this together. We were together for this whole thing. Whatever. We'll get back to that. So they came up with an idea. Let's each go to like our individual corner. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like a
Let's
fight.
brainstorm this thing. Let's get through it. But what Joe did on some sneak shit was bring 2 of his other boys
Yeah.
onto the pod for filler episodes and then talk shit as they abandoned, and that was never the plan.
Oh.
And that's what the white boy said when he came back. He said, you try to make it sound like we abandoned the podcast. We didn't abandon it.
Oh.
Okay.
We came up with this plan. You weren't supposed to keep shooting.
Oh, he did some Jersey City shit.
No, so what Moore said, well, yeah, word up. What Moore says fucked up. So what Moore said was, not even Jersey City kicked him out. Fucking
Nah, but Jersey City, I feel like Jersey City dudes are like that.
probably, I don't know. I don't
I
know too many of
I
them.
know a few.
But
hey yo, dude, he's from Jersey City, and a little
so
cutthroat.
what Moore said was he how he was trying to say how they're replaceable. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me try to build this
On his own,
this
in other words, he
podcast,
took
without
the
him. So he
motion
edged them
with
out.
him.
Yeah,
That's
he
fucked
edged
up,
them
bro.
out.
Yeah.
He grimy, yo, and I don't mean to shit on Jersey. Like, we from Jersey, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, he says it in
but,
his songs.
Yeah, like he did some dirty shit.
Well, think
man.
about what he did just to when he was rapping in the group, bro. Like
Yeah.
he was all that did all the
That's-
whole thing with Slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
it was him.
wasn't sending his music in, wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that.
And they try to make it sound like
And
it
then
was
try to-
him, and it was this guy, Rose the 5, like it was
Yeah.
all of them, but it was him the whole time, being prima donna.
Yeah.
Because he got mad for Pump It Up.
Which goes back to what Kevin Hart on his podcast spoke about at the end of the day. He was like, it's bad leadership, to sum it up.
Okay.
Like, you can't go into this, right, trying to claim everything for yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
So especially if it's a team,
it's a
it's a team.
It's
You're
a
not doing
team.
it by yourself.
Like, at the end of the day, like, he's like, wealth should be shared. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what it
that's
is?
his problem.
But in the world we live in, I feel everybody's greedy as fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody's
well,
out
that's
for
his problem.
themselves.
Yeah, man, that's just fuck.
But like Kevin Hart said, when at the, like, all right, so Kevin Hart's the big name, right?
Yeah.
You don't really know who's on his podcast.
But
You know the people he runs with,
But like I feel like you never hear a complaint about Kevin Hart, like his
right?
employees
But
or anything
he
like that.
treats.
Nah, but it has happened though.
It
like,
has
the
happened,
guys that
but
come out
he
against
treats
him and
his
shit.
guys with the respect of everything that I learned, you're gonna learn.
Yeah. Or
We're gonna
learns from-
talk
or he
about
learns from
this.
them.
Joe Budden was making deals for years without them knowing. The Spotify deal,
Yeah.
Patreon deals.
Well, the white
You get what
dude
I'm
and
saying?
that other podcast that was just them two, he said it that he was like, "Yo, I got a deal because he's friends
For an
with."
interview. The interview with what was it with Spotify? No, with
No.
Tidal. With Tidal.
Yeah, and he showed it to Joe like, "Hey, look, like, what do you think of this or whatever?" And Joe, he said Joe flipped out,
Yeah,
and
he
made a big
flipped
thing
out
about
on
it. And then like a day later came back with a deal with the
the Tidal
same
deal.
exact deal that he just spoke about. Like he was just like, All right, bro.
He just wants to be the name on the.
He wanted to be that dude.
The first name on
Right.
every paper.
Well, no, he wants to be the name, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
he
why-
put
hence
it. He
Joe
put
Budden-
the
Joe
show
Budden podcast.
on his YouTube channel that he already has since like 06.
Yeah, when he had it with,
YouTube for a
with
minute.
Shorty.
Yeah.
He had it with
He had
Shorty.
YouTube for a minute, but he decided, fuck it, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on my shit, which they didn't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Cause to them it was like, yo, fuck it, like we bugging out, we chilling.
We
You
have
get what I
fun.
mean?
Like,
Like,
it's among friends.
but what happens? Money, man. It's all about money.
Yeah, greed. It's about greed, bro.
If you have, from whatever, I don't know too much of the details. I know what one person's saying, one other person is saying. But if you have a profit sharing contract, right, and their contract's almost up, what's the best plan for Joe Budden? Fuck it, I'm the name. It's my network. If I could push them out, I could take their shares
That's greed.
and pay these two other motherfuckers that I got covering. I could pay them
way less.
half of what one of them was making.
Probably
That's
not-
greed.
probably even
That
less than
is greed. That's the problem.
So it's not money. It's
And
greed.
his show has not been the same without them. I'm sorry. Like, it hasn't. Because I watched the
Yeah,
show.
I know you're a big fan.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't watch the show.
I watched the show. I listened to the show. You get what I'm saying? So, it's not the same. Like, those two dudes, no matter what it was, they brought something to the table that you're not going to be able to replicate. You're not.
Yeah, that's why.
Joe Budden, I know I helped you out at Best Buy, but now I feel like I feel bad helping
Oh,
you
yeah,
out.
amen.
Are you the one that gave him the cameras?
No, he asked where the DVD players were at. And I was like, oh, they're right here,
DVD
man.
players. Damn, this is old, bro. You said
Nah,
DVD players.
he just needed a DVD player. I guess I don't know for what. And I was like, I was right there, my man. And he's like, oh, thanks, Chris. And I was like, oh,
fuck,
he
know
knew
my
your
name.
name.
my name tag good, duh. I was like, oh,
I
cool.
would have went like, yo, Joe Budden knew my name.
No, then I found out later. They're like, oh, you know that was Joe Budden. You just helped out. I was like, oh,
Wait, you don't know Joe? You ain't know Joe Budden?
I never knew him by his face. I just knew pump it up,
That's it.
pump.
I actually saw him in Six Flags like years ago too. He was with Tahiri at the time.
I heard he hates that fucking song. I remember one of my friends that worked at Apple in Garden State. They played Pump It Up in the store when he walked in, and he got heated.
Like, my man, first of all, that shit came on the radio.
I actually like the song. You know why?
Why?
Because the beat is made by Just Blaze.
Yeah. Patterson.
Just Blaze Patterson, you got rap.
I did not know that. See, you learn something new every day.
But to me, music wise, this is rock. To me, music wise, I actually like his music. I listen to his music. I listen to his mixtapes. I listen to his freestyles.
Yeah, you guys.
I
are way
was
more hip-hop
music
than I am.
wise, I was a Joe Budden fan.
Okay.
Not a big crazy fan, but I was a fan
You
of his music.
appreciated his music.
Yeah, I listened to his music. He had good music.
I think he's a very creative guy. He know how to spit.
He's a lyricist. Yeah, he's a
know how to
lyricist.
spit.
You gotta
I give him
respect
that. Absolutely.
I don't listen to music to go into like this whole fucking dance mode. That's not me. Like, I listen to lyricists. You get what I'm saying? So
You don't like doing the whoopty?
nah. Not at all.
How about the Schmurda?
Yo, I just saw a video of him and what's that Spanish dude, Anuel, together.
Anuel?
Them
Oh, word?
motherfuckers look alike.
Oh, they got a
yo.
song.
They look alike.
I don't know.
I think I know they did the remix to the whoopty.
They did.
Yeah, him and
He's gonna rock that
I
one.
think
out for a
Ozuna, I
minute.
think.
That's gonna be his pump it up. The rest of his career, motherfucker.
I mean, what other song he's gonna
he ain't
have?
gonna have. Nah, he ain't got shit. He's not that great. I don't know. Well, back to like those guys. He tried to say on their contract they can't start a podcast for a year.
Damn, that's grimy.
That is grimy because
He's gonna dry them out.
You cut them out of their money.
You basically gonna make them irrelevant after that.
Yeah,
'Cause,
dry
like,
'em out.
If you're not talking after.
Yo,
the year,
but
you
people
know,
been
we're
showing
gonna
them
forget.
respect though. Like, everybody's like, they want it. They want it to happen.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it happens. I'll definitely watch this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I watch certain podcasts. Gilly's $1 million worth of game.
Gilly and his
that's my
cousin
shit.
funny shit. Yeah, they cool. They funny.
That's my
watching,
shit.
I started watching Uncle Joey's podcast.
Drink Chance. Who the fuck is Uncle Joey?
Joey, I saw Joey.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz, yeah.
You ever see Joe Rogan, that big dude?
Oh,
that's
okay,
the
okay,
Cuban
yeah.
guy? He just sounds Italian as fuck.
Oh, so he has his own shit too?
Yeah.
That's not bad, man.
He's from Jersey too.
Yeah,
Jersey City?
he's from Union.
Bergen, New Jersey.
Yeah,
North
Bergen.
Bergen, North Bergen. Okay.
And there's one episode he talks about Patterson, like 'cause he had to go play against the East Side back in the day in his basketball team.
Fucking East Side.
Yeah, go
man.
there and
It's
cop.
like we had to play East Side High School in North Bergen, against North Bergen, New Jersey. Joe Rogan.
He always says that dude's name.
Yeah, he says everybody's name.
Oh, you never listen to him?
Nah.
He's
like-
pretty good. He's
It
funny.
was me, Tom Segura, and Bert Kreischer.
Them two motherfuckers. Their podcast is funny as hell.
Oh, you two bears in one cave.
Yeah, man.
It's a great podcast.
I love them dudes, yo. They're funny as hell. Yo, someone said that they were trying to make a cartoon.
They do a lot of skits.
Like out of Burt Kreischer shit.
Yeah, so
Machine?
I know they always talk about like
they're making a
little stuff
movie.
here and there. I know about that. Yeah, Burt Kreischer's
Okay, they're making a movie.
Machine
That's what I heard. Okay, yeah.
And like I remember he was complaining because a lot of people are trying to hop onto it, and he's like, I don't even know you guys, but you just keep on randomly calling me to try to hop onto a movie, hop onto my project just because of the name. You good?
Yeah. Off. Yeah, nah. I heard about this one dude I work with. He mentioned it to me, and I was like, oh, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's going on.
Did you see the dance battle between them two?
Nah.
Yo,
His fucked up leg.
well, this is before Tom Segura fucked up his leg.
Okay.
But Tom Segura killed that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Spanish side.
No, he had a full choreographed hip hop routine. He spent like $250,000 just to beat Burt Kreischer. That production level was ridiculous.
Damn, yo, that's big money.
That dance video.
Two bears, one cave. That was good.
Yo.
That was a good video. I recommend it. Check it out.
Yo, bring me up in the headphones.
Yeah. The fucking Nah, that shit had me dying. I was dying. He was dying. He died on that fucking video.
The way Burt was like.
Yeah, he was like yelling.
Yo, I guess it's to see himself, and then the way he felt like a fool.
I got you.
That shit was good. Well, I mean, yeah, of course he felt like a fool. He sat there for 1 hour giving this dude his face.
He didn't even know what. He didn't even know what it was
He didn't even know what it was for.
He said
yo.
it was for a Pepsi commercial. You know how much of a fool he feels after that?
No, it was supposed to be for like he thought they were doing like a promo video for themselves, like for their.
Nah, but he said
podcast.
something about Justin Timberlake. No,
No, yeah, because the guy who did the video.
Oh, he does things for them and shit.
Tom
Okay.
Segura's boy. He did like a Pharrell commercial. And shit
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Up, yo.
So this nigga thought he was doing big things, and it was just to get clowned.
He said he made him do happy faces, sad faces. Mad emotions, yo.
That's really good.
Oh, shit.
Gotta learn how to do that too.
He said, you motherfucker, yo. That was good.
I love
The wig, the whole
that's Steven Seagal.
the whole
look.
Steven Seagal look. It's perfect, yo.
He asked him. He was like, "Yo, was you a double face too?" He said, "Nah, I did."
He said, nah, it was me dancing. Do $250,000
You spent $250,000 doing
That's
that video.
crazy.
on the fucking video. That was what?
Just to clown, just to
About
clown
a minute,
somebody.
15 seconds.
Damn.
That means my man charges a lot.
Well, no, he actually charged them on the low because I remember he was talking about it on Joe Rogan, and he was like, yeah, he's like he gave me the homie price. Well, you gotta understand, $250,000 is like camera rental,
Right. The store, the
Hiring
place,
actors.
the warehouse.
the other dancers,
Learning the dance.
the choreography.
Because I'm pretty sure he didn't know that shit just randomly. And he
Yeah,
crip
yeah,
walked
he
at the end of the
crip walked
video.
out of the video, bro.
I'm pretty sure.
Like you gotta understand too, like like the guy records it for you, but then you gotta pay the editors and all that shit.
Yeah,
That part,
no, wow.
yeah.
And edit, you know from
He gotta pay all the girls that was sitting there dancing
The
with him.
editing shit, yeah, it's a lot.
that's like that's a 1 minute video, but like
Well,
how
even
long
these
does it take to edit that shit.
these kids that are playing Roblox, like a lot of them, they don't edit their own videos. They record and they send it out.
Yeah.
Well, they have programs that you send your videos out and they'll
Yeah,
edit it for
Right.
you. You
And
pay whatever it
but
is.
you spend
Yeah.
money on it.
Oh,
So
definitely.
at that point, that's part of your budget. Like you're making X amount.
Yeah, I mean, at that
Yeah.
point, yeah. I mean, it's like with the t-shirt companies too. Like you could send them out for people to do the printing, or you
Yeah.
buy the printing machines
like what
yourself.
Etsy does, or
Yeah.
Red Tea, shit like that.
There's a lot of those.
There's
things out
Redbubble.
Redbubble, there you go. That's
Said Red Tea.
What? Redbubble.
He got his little T-shirt on.
I got my
Little
tee.
tee.
About the dragon tee.
That's a jersey.
Dragon tee.
It's a soccer jersey. But
Soccer.
but you never watched? It's off of Iroh.
It's the avatar.
No, but still, it's on the jersey.
It's a shirt.